Hi there, it's Ross at FoodTravelMusicLove.com. Inspiration from the heart. My last day in Crete. I'm actually flying back to England later on. If you can hear me, because it's pretty windy, I'm in Heraklion today. It's actually the place where the airport is in Crete. There's two airports, Charnia and Heraklion, but I'm flying from Heraklion, so I thought I'd come and see if there's more to Heraklion than just the airport. If I'm honest, totally, I'm not overwhelmed and that impressed so far. It's like a bustling, really busy, kind of gritty city style that I've seen so far, but that was mainly the drive-in and a man moaning at me because I didn't park my car quick enough, so that doesn't really set you off on the greatest of starts. But yeah, quicker, yeah, I'm parking, but quicker, yeah, right, see you later. There appears to be a couple of little dinosaurs over in the background there. I'm hoping that they're fake. I don't think this place is that far behind everyone else. So I'm standing on what appears to be some kind of old disused railway line, tram line. I'm a bit of a geek, I love all that sort of thing, but I can't really work out why they would have needed some sort of tram coming around here. Maybe cargo, you know, down there towards a port. Yeah, I'm not really much of a historian, even in England, let alone Crete. So you can see in the background there, there's some kind of a hotel style restaurant or something. And kind of like some old ruins or where the old port was in the background. It's not as pleasant to look at as any of the other places I've been to so far. Doesn't mean to say there won't be some nice little bites to eat and things that we can find, and maybe some little old town nooks and crannies that we can get to. But you know, that's the idea of doing these things, to see what we can come up with, even if it's pony, you know. See, there's a guy in the background there fishing. What I love is, no matter what sort of seaside area you go to here, there's always going to be someone fishing. And unlike other countries and at home where it's probably just a sport, you know full well they're going to catch it, go home, cook it, eat it. And that's how it should be done really, as opposed to ripping their lips off and just chucking them back in again. Hasn't caught many at the moment. He's going hungry tonight, I think. Good on him though, good on him. As you can probably tell from a lot of the filming so far, it's a proper busy place. It took me quite a while to get in here and find anywhere to park. It was $4.50 and they park the car for you. Other towns and places I've been, there's been no problem with parking at all. But this is a bit of a manic place, to be honest. Might as well be in London. So as we come around the corner, you can see we're in much more of kind of a touristy area, lovely little harbour area. Fish markets, stalls going on, people selling things, buying things. I'm preferring this sort of thing than all the main roads, I can tell you that. So literally, there's a bloke that's just been looking at the camera, staring at me. I get people staring quite a lot and that's fine, and they come up and say hello and it's nice. But he was, because I'm looking at the camera, he was looking behind the camera, in case there was someone behind the camera. I don't know. No, this camera isn't like covering up a human being behind it. I'm talking to the camera. It's unbelievable. But yeah, I quite like characters like that, just getting on with his life. I'm absolutely ripping him to pieces. I've said it before in other videos, but they really seem to look after the stray cats here, which might be creating a problem, but I really like it because I'm a cat lover. They've got like proper little bits of fish here, obviously straight out the harbour, and they've got that they can nibble on, and they get beds, and anywhere else they've got like little coves and things and like little areas, like there's food and water put out for them. And there's so many kittens around, which is a bit sad really, but it's also quite cute. I mean, how can you not love that? Best thing I've seen in Heraklion, to be honest. Some of these boats here are just privately owned, obviously, but they are also there for kind of tourist fishing trips and things like that. I love the kind of the smells and just the work and everything you can imagine that goes into doing all of that. I could never go out fishing, but that's fair play really. I love people who go out and do that sort of thing, and it's their passion, it's their life, you know, and they probably love fish, you know, which is important. Okay, to be fair, I do quite like the harbour area. It's quite pretty down here, a nice couple of little kind of tavernas, cafes and that. So it's quite a pretty area, it's quite nice. But I'm hoping to find something a little bit better up into the town, and there's supposed to be a little food market on, just a few stalls, so that's what I'm here for really. Let's go and have a look. I literally have no idea what that means. Absolutely sod's law, it's pretty hot today, and I'm wearing like extra layers. I've got to wear my hat on the flight, got a massive big bag full of stuff because obviously I'm flying later on. And why is it that things just defy science and physics, and your bag's always heavier when you go back than when you come out. I haven't bought anything more. If anything, I've got less because I've got rid of toiletries and that. Happens every time, and you have that worry when you get to the desk. 2 kilos over, mate, 50 quid. But I'm not paying 50 quid. Well, empty your bag then. Ruins it. I don't believe it. Okay, so this is definitely a little bit more like it now. You know, nice little bit of architecture in churches, a few little street cafes. That's what I like to see. This is more like the kind of Crete that I've been used to the last 10 or 11 days. Food's got to be good as well, though. Okay, this is definitely an interesting little place. Hansel and Gretel. Oh, smells good. Really, really sweet stuff going on. Yeah, nice, nice. Down in the centre here, absolutely surrounded by fresh fish restaurants. The smells are really, really good. I imagine the prices are pretty high. I've had a little glance at a menu. They are pretty pricey because we're down on, I think this is actually one of the capital cities, or the capital city. Okay, so you can see we've kind of got to like an outdoor market area. I think they're basically essentially shops just in the street, but they have all like the canopies, so it makes it look more like a market-y thing. But it's quite nice. It's a nice place. It's similar to other markets that are on the island. Can't smell any food yet, so I'm going to keep going. Don't really want to eat a handbag. At the moment, the main food you can kind of smell is essentially raw fish, which isn't for everyone. I get that, but it kind of does make you realise just how kind of fresh your food's going to be. I mean, you don't want it that fresh, you're going to eat it raw unless you're eating sushi, but I mean, you know that they're going to be cooking that stuff in the restaurants, so I quite like it. It's a nice aroma, and it makes you feel, you know, close to the sea. But we are, it's there. Alright, so just in the background there, guys, is BITRINIS fish street food. I've heard good things about this place, so I think it'd be rude not to get some of the fish. Like I said, it's come literally straight off the ice opposite and into the fryer. I'm looking forward to this. Alright, so I've gone for pita, casera fefties. I think I said that right, but it's like fish balls, kind of all freshly made here on site, fish balls in a pita with some tzatziki, I think, and some other bits. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that's like. So I've heard good things about this place, and the smells are good, as they always will be. Literally got fresh fish on the ice there, and it's cooking right over here. And this is in Heraklion, just off 1866 sort of street, which is like a main road bit here. So if you look up 1866 on Google Maps, you'll be able to find this place. This must be torture for him, absolutely surrounded by fish everywhere. He looks just like my little monkey that I used to have for 15 years as well, little monkey monks. So we've been waiting for about 10 minutes now, which actually doesn't bother me at all. I quite like that. Makes you realise it's going to be proper fresh and tasty stuff. Yeah, it's smelling good. Okay guys, here we go. This is looking and smelling good. I've got to work out how to do this one-handedly. I'm not very good at doing things one-handed. Let's see what this is like. Fish balls are proper melty. Right. Oh my god. Oh, that is absolutely stunning. Oh. It's beautiful. That is probably the best mouthful of food I've had, and I've saved it to the last day. I want to see what some of that sauce is in that as well. I think that's like some sort of local tartar sauce. Look, what am I talking about? It's got this in it. Tzatziki. It's absolutely stuffed, and it's all in like a pita. €3.80 this was. €3.80 for that. The chips are beautiful as well. It's absolutely, it's mouth-watering stuff. It really is. It's ridiculously melting in the mouth. Literally, it's just melting away. I'm gonna get Big wedge of old fresh Tommy in there as well. Proper street food, Crete style. That is absolutely fantastic. Oh, mate. There aren't enough. Oh, now we're getting into like onion and that in the bottom as well. Onion, absolutely loads of tzatziki. Like French fries, fish balls, pita. That for €3.80 is probably the best value for money food I've had in years, literally. I'm going to get in and actually try some of the pita, seeing as I took the effort to actually make it. Oh, that's... Oh wow, even the pita's good. I mean, to be honest, I might eat the paper and the tissue and that, because everything from that place seems to be absolutely amazing. If this is the end of my culinary adventure of Crete, what an amazing ending. What a fantastic ending. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to try and eat this as a pita, as a sandwich, as a massive mouthful gob of fish balls, chip, tzatziki, pita, salad. Right. It might take a couple of goes. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. It's never ending. It's a never ending pita of absolute gorgeousness. Oh. I'll do my best to find something else to try, but I reckon I'm done. So I found this amazing looking bakery in quite a commercially area compared to the other ones I've been to, but instead of going for some of the lovely pastries and cakes, this time I thought I'd try some of the Cretan, local Cretan ice cream. And this is, I say local, it's made locally with local milk, but it's Kinder. I went for the Kinder one, which is a bit random. $2.50 this is. Let's see. Wow. Oh, that is stunning. Oh, that's absolutely amazing, that. Oh, Kinder. The only time I really taste Kinder is if I steal any of Olivia's. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, that's a really, really good quality ice cream, that. If you fancy coming down and try it, it's in one of the main streets. Can't work out what it's called. It's written in Greek. It's a Greek bakery in Crete, in Heraklion, and it's been worth coming to Heraklion just to come and try these little beauties. Oh, a massive crunch of Kinder there. I feel 10 again. I actually feel 10. It's been a little bit overindulgent, this Crete trip. But why not? Absolutely why not? On my nose, on the floor, everywhere. By absolute coincidence, I've managed to walk my way around the town and back to the car park over there where I parked, which is quite odd really, because there's any number of little streets all over the place. So it's time to say goodbye. Thanks again for watching. Ross, FoodTravelMusicLove.com, inspiration from the heart. Please do give us a subscribe. I've tried my best on this trip to Crete to try and give you lots of inspiration, and I'll be out and about again very, very soon. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers.